In the heart of the African savanna, a cheetah lies motionless, its sleek body marred by a gruesome sight that would send shivers down the spine of even the most hardened wildlife enthusiast. This majestic creature, known for its breathtaking speed and grace, is now a canvas of suffering, adorned with an infestation of barnacles that cling to its flesh like grotesque ornaments. These barnacles, typically found on the hulls of ships or the shells of marine creatures, have made an unlikely home on the cheetah's skin, creating a horrific wound that speaks to the darker side of nature. As we delve deeper into this unsettling phenomenon, we uncover a tale of survival, adaptation, and the often brutal realities of life in the wild. Barnacle infestation on terrestrial animals is an exceedingly rare occurrence, yet here we witness the consequences of a cheetah's desperate search for water in a drought-stricken landscape. The barnacles, small crustaceans that thrive in aquatic environments, have latched onto the cheetah's coat, feeding off the moisture from its skin. Their presence is not merely a nuisance, it is a parasitic invasion that can lead to severe infections and even death. Each barnacle, with its hard shell and sharp edges, digs into the cheetah's flesh, causing pain and discomfort as it siphons away vital nutrients. The cheetah's once vibrant coat is now a patchwork of inflamed skin and exposed wounds, a testament to the relentless struggle for survival in a harsh and unforgiving ecosystem. As we observe this cheetah's plight, we are reminded of the interconnectedness in the heart of the sprawling plains, where the sun casts long shadows and the wind whispers secrets. A bison wanders, its majestic form marred by a gruesome sight. This is no ordinary bison. It bears a horrific wound, a gaping hole from which a nest of wasps has taken residence. As the camera zooms in, viewers are confronted with the unsettling reality of nature's brutality. The bison, a symbol of strength and resilience, now becomes a canvas for the dark artistry of the insect world. The wasps, with their relentless stingers and insatiable hunger, have turned this once mighty creature into a living host, a tragic testament to the harshness of survival in the wild. The infestation begins when a female wasp, driven by the primal urge to reproduce, seeks out a suitable host. The bison, grazing innocently, becomes an unsuspecting victim. The wasp lays its eggs within the bison's flesh, and as the larvae hatch, they feast on the living tissue, creating a grotesque wound that festers and oozes. The bison, in its agony, is forced to endure the relentless assault of these parasitic invaders. Each day the wasps grow bolder, their numbers swelling as they establish a thriving colony within their unwitting host. The buzzing sound becomes a haunting melody, a reminder of the delicate balance between life and death, predator and prey. This gruesome spectacle raises questions about the ethics of nature. In the animal kingdom, survival often comes at a steep price, and the bison's suffering serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of life. It is a cruel twist of fate that such a powerful creature should fall victim to something so small and seemingly insignificant. As we ponder this dark reality, we must also reflect on our own role. In the heart of the African savanna, where the sun blazes down and the air is thick with the scent of earth and life, a chilling scene unfolds. A leopard, the epitome of grace and power, now bears a horrific wound, a gaping, festering cavity where once there was smooth, spotted skin. This is not merely an injury. It is a grotesque testament to nature's darker side, a vivid reminder of the brutal realities that exist just beneath the surface of the wild. As we draw closer, the sight becomes more disturbing. The wound is not just a simple laceration. It is a hive, a writhing mass of bees, their bodies glistening in the harsh sunlight, buzzing with a frenetic energy that seems almost otherworldly. The leopard, a creature that typically commands respect and fear, now appears vulnerable, its powerful body weakened by the relentless assault of these tiny, yet formidable, insects. The bees, drawn to the warmth and scent of the leopard's flesh, have made this majestic predator their unwitting host. They burrow into the wound, creating a grotesque symbiosis that is both fascinating and repulsive. The buzzing sound fills the air, a sinister soundtrack to this macabre tableau, as the leopard's body becomes a battleground, a clash of instincts, survival, and the harsh realities of nature. And as we delve deeper into this unsettling phenomenon, we must confront the biology of the bees themselves. These creatures, often celebrated for their role in pollination and the production of honey, can also be agents of destruction. The species involved in this infestation is likely the Africanized honeybee, known for its aggressive behavior and tendency to swarm. When a hive becomes overcrowded or threatened, These bees will seek out new territory, and in their quest for a suitable home, they can turn to the most unexpected of hosts. The leopard, with its warm blood and soft tissue, becomes an ideal candidate for their new colony. The bees, in their relentless pursuit of survival, inject venom into the leopard's flesh, causing excruciating pain and inflammation. The wound festers, attracting more bees, creating a vicious cycle that exacerbates the leopard's suffering. The once proud predator is now a mere shell of its former self, its body a canvas of agony painted with the strokes of nature's cruelty. The sight is enough to make even the most hardened observer recoil in horror. Yet, there is a strange beauty in this brutality, a reminder that life, in all its forms, is a delicate balance of creation and destruction. As we observe this tragic spectacle, we must also consider the broader implications of such infestations. The relationship between bees and their hosts is a complex one, often dictated by the harsh realities of survival. In the wild, the line between predator and prey is often blurred, and the consequences of one species' actions can ripple through the ecosystem. The leopard, a top predator, plays a crucial role in maintaining the balance of its environment. Yet, in this moment of vulnerability, it becomes a victim of nature's unforgiving cycle. This brings us to a darker reflection on the role of humans in this intricate web of life. As we encroach upon natural habitats, we disrupt the delicate balance that has existed for millennia. Forestation, urbanization, and climate change all contribute to the displacement of wildlife, forcing animals into closer proximity with one another and with us. The bees, in their search for new homes, may find themselves drawn to human settlements, leading to conflicts that can have dire consequences for both species. In a world where we often see ourselves as separate from nature, this leopard's plight serves as a stark reminder of our interconnectedness. The suffering of this magnificent creature is not just a tragedy for the animal kingdom. It is a reflection of our own actions and their impact on the world around us. As we ponder the fate of the leopard, we must also confront the uncomfortable truth that we are all part of this intricate tapestry of life, woven together by threads of survival, suffering, and the relentless march of nature. And as we conclude this dark tale, one cannot help but chuckle at the absurdity of it all. Here we have a leopard, the king of the jungle, reduced to a walking bee hotel. Perhaps it's a reminder that even the fiercest among us can find themselves in sticky situations, literally. So, the next time you swat away a pesky bee, remember the leopard and its unfortunate encounter. Nature has a way of humbling us all, one buzz at a time. In the vast, untamed wilderness of North America, a creature roams that has become a symbol of strength and resilience, the bison. However, not all is well in this majestic beast's life. Picture a bison, its massive frame lumbering through the grasslands. But upon closer inspection, a horrific sight emerges. A grotesque wound, festering and oozing, reveals a dark secret of barnacle infestation. This is not the serene image of nature that many envision. Instead, it is a chilling reminder of the harsh realities of life in the wild. The barnacles, typically associated with the ocean, have found an unlikely host in this land-dwelling giant, creating a gruesome tableau that is both fascinating and repulsive. As we delve deeper into this unsettling phenomenon, we uncover the biology of barnacles. These small crustaceans, often found clinging to rocks and ships, have a unique life cycle. They begin as free-swimming larvae, drifting through the water until they find a suitable surface to attach themselves to. In this case, the bison's skin has become an unwitting host. Once they latch on, they secrete a strong adhesive that makes them nearly impossible to remove. Over time, they grow, forming hard shells that can cause significant damage to their host. The bison, unable to shake off this unwanted burden, suffers from the weight of these parasites, which can lead to infections and severe discomfort. The barnacle infestation on the bison is not just a physical ailment. It is a testament to the brutal realities of survival in nature. The bison's immune system struggles to combat the invasion, and the wound becomes a breeding ground for bacteria. The once proud creature now bears the scars of its battle against these relentless invaders. The sight is both shocking and thought-provoking, forcing us to confront the darker side of nature's balance. It raises questions about the fragility of life and the often unseen struggles that animals face in their quest for survival. As we observe this bison, we cannot help but draw parallels to the human experience. Just as the barnacles latch onto the bison, Humans often find themselves entangled in their own burdens, be it societal pressures, environmental issues, or personal struggles. The infestation serves as a metaphor for the ways in which we can become overwhelmed by the challenges we face. It is a reminder that, while we may appear strong on the outside, we too can be vulnerable to the relentless forces of nature and circumstance. In a darkly humorous twist, one might wonder if the bison ever looks at its barnacle companions and thinks, well, at least I don't have to worry about them stealing my food. Yet, the reality is far more grim. The barnacles are not just a nuisance. They are a reminder of the interconnectedness of life. Every creature, no matter how small, plays a